Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. On this occasion, Muhammad Gilang Ramanda will present a second major assessment for the English for Computer 2 course with the theme Information Technology and Social Media in the Era of the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Background. Currently, we have entered for the 14th generation Industrial Revolution or the Industrial Era 4.0. The era of the Industrial Revolution was marked by very rapid progress. Computers are increasingly shopping kit or also called supercomputer. Mobile phone or cell phone delivered into smartphone. Smartphones are mobile phones that have advanced features and capabilities similar to computer. No wonder that many people in present smartphone and handheld computer that have telephone facility. Smartphone features include telephone, SMS, internet, e-book viewer, document editing, and application, as well as online and offline games. Impact of the revolution. The amazing development of communication and information technology has changed modern human life. Not only facilitate communication between humans in various parts of the earth, communication and information technology is very supportive of your very jobs. However, there are other problems that arise as today's life, namely the creating of individuals who are increasing individualistic. Individualistic individuals have a negative impact on life together or in sociality. The effect is very complex. The development of smartphone technology that create individualistic personalities has an impact on interpersonal or group communication. The presence of smartphone has caused a social communication crisis, especially for the younger generation. Everything need to be communication so that the interaction or ID and information of one person can be understood by others. Communication is no limit to verbal delivery, but can also transport art, symbol, emotion that radiate from someone. The important thing in communication is the creating of intent encounter or meeting, but between person and group or individual and group. An encounter or an intense encounter in communication is need so that person can truly express himself and his emotion. This become important so that individual and group will increasingly understand, recognize and understand the internet and find the purpose of the communication carried out. Smartphone impact. Our daily life today show a crisis of communication. This statement is based on a number of observations and personal experience of the others, as well as sharing with young people and parents who are concerned about the development of social media using smartphone. Industrial era 4.0. In this industrial era 4.0, all conventions are provided. We can access anything through a smartphone. One of the use of smartphone that have an impact on social communication is all kind of social media or account in cyberspace and all application. Software designer to do certain text that pametas. Applications that are very indulgent for young people today are social media application and game. Social media itself is good in principle. Social media was created to communication early so everyone can connect anywhere in the world. However, in reality, the main idea or idea interesting social media is actually the opposite. The current show that many people are most engrossed in their smartphone or account in cyberspace than social interaction in the real world. Young people are comfortable in their own world. Finger becomes their world. That is, many people are only focused on smartphone. They are busy with everything that is on the smartphone. With Finger, everyone can access anything and entertain themselves with the last game. We can see when people have a meal together, just a get together, family gathering, or reaction together. Most of them are actually more busy with smartphone. They gather to eat together, for example, but enjoy themselves separately so that the internet togetherness is not created. The people gathered did not create intense communication, or at last there was interaction between them. Most people who gather are even more engrossed in interacting with the virtual world than the real world. They prefer to play games that interact with the people around them. It can happen when another people love or the said individual who are engrossed in smartphone. We reaction the same way, namely love or said. Unfortunately, it will obvious from his expression that his laughter or sadness is not sincere. He just joined in laughing or sad, but does not know in what content the people around him laugh or sad. In fact, it could also happen that the people around him out loud or were sad. I did care at all. So, so a phenomenon is what causes a crisis of social communication. It can even become antisocial. Antisocial means that smartphone and social media cause individuals to more active in cyberspace than interesting in the real world. Extreme people assume that the virtual world is the real world. Mean we can overcome the social communication crisis by committing to spend more time interacting with the real world. We can start with simple things. For example, greeting friends with a skin smile every morning. We can also memorably ignore smartphone with gathering with family, friends, and actual friends. Even if you want to continue to use for your computer, video call facility can be used to communicate with family or friends who are not the same location. It is important for use life together to give earth another in the form of intense communication with the people around us. Hopefully, we can use smartphone for the coming good. This presentation I give. Sorry, there are many shortcomings, but material and in delivery. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.